Hey guys, this is Golden from the Lace Network, and today I'm basically going to be going over the Balko bot. So I'm going to open up this area real quick. So this is going to be the dashboard here. Of course, once you open up the bot, we're going to start off just by sections, by little. So we're going to go from the dashboard here first. So dashboard, this is what you're going to see. So you're going to see your Shopify right here, what kind of bot Balko offers. So if you buy the Adidas and Shopify version of the Balko, so this is what you're gonna get. If you got just Shopify, then you only just get the Shopify tab, but not the Adidas. We're 2.225, so that's gonna be the updated version, the latest one. And we're gonna just break this down right here. So the delay override is basically like changing your delays that you want to. So, for example, if your task is at 10,000 delay, you can change it to 1,500, and then just click this guy, and then all your tasks will change to this instead of 10,000. And you got your create here, start, stop, delete all your tasks. You can edit your task if you like to, or you can duplicate. And this chain right here is basically like for like mass change. If you find like a URL that your monitor picks up, and then if it's the wrong one, you can basically just copy and paste that to this right here, and then it will just apply to all the tasks or select the tasks that you can do. And apply password is for websites that has passwords that you had to manually do, and then all your bots can just or your task will have access to all of it in there. So first, of course, we're just gonna create a task real quick. So this is what you're gonna see. So first, we're gonna select a site. So we'll do Kith right there, since it's right there, and then so your keywords, pretty straightforward. So if we're going for that obsidian that happened a couple days ago or the day before, so we're going to type in obsidian like this, it will pop up as green, that's the keyword that you want to go. But let's say that if you don't want the kids or grade school, that if they add it on their sites, so it'll screw up the bot. So if you don't want to pick up the bot or the product, you will just type in minus in kids, or you can type in grade like that, and then it will just pop up as red. So the task is basically showing the green is what you want to pick up, but this is not the ones that you don't want to get. Pretty straightforward. And the select profiles right here, we will definitely I don't know why the USS is not popping up, but let me see if I can type this. Nope, does not work. Okay, so we'll probably do that then after the profile section. But the sizes, you can do like specific size if you want to do, like 7 if you want, and then you can do random if you don't really matter if you want to go 7, but mandatory if your size is 7, or like a money size that you want to go, you just click that. You can just do like if you want to do like a multiple sizes run, you can do like an and do like 7.5 and an 8 like that, and then just hit random, and then it's going to create tasks for those 3 sizes right there. Mass variance is basically like the product code of the shoe that you're going for, so you can input it right there, and then it'll just hit add right there. The rates is good for, this is like the shipping rates, where you have to create a shipping rate profile, which we will go on the settings tab, so I will go more detailedly on that. And if you want to use it, you just have to click this check, and then it'll use whatever, and then you just select the rate that you created in your settings. What in the world? Okay. And then the accounts loaded is good for like account logins. So if you do like name golden account on the like undefeated, you just click in that, and then just click that, and then it'll use that info to log into your account. And proxies, specific proxies, you check that, and then you copy this proxy that you want to use for that specific task. You can just paste it right there. And for the modes wise, regular usually tends to get banned really fast because of the bot protection that Shopify devs has been doing lately these past few days. So usually safe or extra safe will be like a common modes to run at, but sometimes it would be good to just run a few of the regulars. You never know what if it can go through or not. And then delay, this is one I was talking about, so like the 10,000. So if you do it like that, and then you just start your task without your delay override to check it, it will just start at this task first, and then once it's almost drop time, you just click this check mark, this delay override, and then it will use this number right here instead. And then for the browser's time, so you got none, which is kind of like automatic checkout. The bot will check out for you, so you don't have to worry about anything. And then the stop at webhook. So the stop at webhook is basically it sends you a checkout link to your Discord that you create as your webhook. It's not gonna fully check out for you, so it will basically get to the checkout page for you and then send you a link, and then you manually have to put in all your credit card, like all your info that you need to put in, like your payments, whatnot. So that's what it is. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but if you have the Balko Discord, it'll tell you if there's any errors, whatnot, with the webhooks. And open a default browser, so it's the same thing, but it will just open a browser, pretty much. And we got restock mode. It's good for, when it's restocking, turn that on here. Force captcha is all the captchas will be forced into the captcha harvesters that you have in your that you have open. If you don't have to turn this on, it won't send any captchas, but if you have this guy off and then your task is waiting for captcha, then there's nothing you can really do. But if you can turn this back on here and it's just waiting for captcha, all the captchas will be solved in the solver that you have open. Local checkout, you don't usually have it on, usually off, but locally you just do it locally checkout yourself. High traffic, always leave this on, because you'll obviously be dealing some high traffic during the sites, because other bots will be going on to that site. And then the amount of tasks that you're going to create is right here. We'll do that once this guy is created here, because I don't know why I can't even do it. Oh, never mind. So if you get create, it's going to create that 3 tasks like we were showing right here. That's what it is right here, and an ideal right there. And then the scheduling, so if let's say that if you're not going to be home and then you just want to leave your computer on, you can always set like a schedule, so you can do like 7 o'clock a.m. So you can hit this clock right here, and then you just go like 7, and then a.m. right there, and then just do like then 0, and it'll pop up like that, 7 o'clock, and then just hit that click, and then it will show, and you just create that test, and then there you go, schedule right there. And I think we're moving on to the proxies part. So this Wi-Fi looking right here. So Balko has 2 different sections that you can paste for your proxies. So the monitor proxies is first. So basically the monitor proxy is basically searching the product on the site. And for Balko, we recommend using DC proxies instead of like resis, because it's more speed to find that product. Of course, DC is more expensive, and it's all about the speed, and it's Shopify. So you would obviously click the monitor proxies here. You add the proxies right here. That's going to be the format, the IP port, user pass, and then once you add that in there, you add proxies, it will show up right here. And then you got these options right here, so you can delete your proxies right here. You can remove all test proxies. Usually we don't really test proxies on your bot. You can test your proxies in this software right here, the Function proxy tester right there, because the bot testers usually it's not accurate than this guy right here. So moving forward, so we got the URL. If you want to test the proxy, it's going to test on this site right there. And then the toggle time, if you turn this on, if you do test your proxies, it's gonna show the time right here, response time, and if you have this on, it will show right there, but if you have it off, it's not gonna show as much. But yes, and then for the checkout proxies is basically it's when it's submitting all the info, like your profile that you created, like your credit cards, all the tasks and whatnot, is going to switch to your IPs. It's going to switch it to the proxies that it's in here that you pasted. So all the regis can be in here, and it's really well because it takes some time, whatnot, and then you're not gonna get that ban. And Resi has more success than the DCs, but you can do all in the checkout proxies. You don't have to use monitor if you like to, but it's really recommended to use monitor proxies as DC, and then checkout proxies for Resis. So, and then for the profiles. So yeah, see this. I don't know why this guy here, but we're gonna create one here, for example. So I'm just gonna, let's see, just clear this guy here. So I've got profile name. So I got golden right here. You can name it whatever you want, and your first and last name right there. Your address, you can probably look like something like that. Address 2 is basically for like apartments, if you live in an apartment or buildings, whatever. Then city, just place it right here. Your zip code, country that you live in, and your state. And then just click this check billing, same billing, if everything's gonna be the same. Unless if it's not the same, you just uncheck that, and then go to billing, and you just type in whatever you want the ship to billing to be at. And for the payment, so you enter your email address right here. Excuse me. And then random 4 letters on addresses. So that's gonna be known as like the jigging method. So if you're going for like multiples, and then if you have that checked, it's gonna generate 4 letters, so you don't get canceled. If you have all the same info, like some sites that have got really strict about it, you're gonna get canceled if it's all the same. If you have this guy here, it's gonna generate 4 letters in front of your address right here. So if you see this, if you have to take a good look, you do like AAA like that, or capital AA like that. It's gonna show up like that. So that's what this guy is for. Temp 1 checkout. If you want to do just 1 pair, is fine. If you're just running all in one profile, you should have this guy here. Phone number right there, first and last, and then your credit card. CVV is on the back of your card, last 3 digits, and then your month and year, and then just create that, and then there it is. That's what it is right there. And then moving on to the CAPTCHA parts. So CAPTCHAs, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if you make sure you turn this guy on to open the solver, this is where all your CAPTCHAs will be solved. In here, you can log into your Gmail accounts just by clicking Gmail right there, and then you'll see it like that. And then your YouTube, basically once you log in, and then you'll log in, we'll be able to log into YouTube automatically, and then you can start watching videos an hour before the drop. And now, if you're gonna have multiple CAPTCHAs open, you should probably have proxies, specific proxies that you can do. Because if you don't have anything here, it's just gonna be shoving all in one, while these guys are not gonna do anything. So you would have to paste the proxies on these 3, and then all the CAPTCHAs will be solving all 3 of them if you get 1 clicks. And then after that, once you paste your proxies, make sure you save it, and then it will be on that location for this proxies here for each solvers that you open. And then for the clear, once you're done, if you hit clear, it's basically gonna sign out and clear everything, that Gmail, so it's gonna be like brand new, like just from the start, like this, like, yeah. So it's gonna be the start like that, and then all the sign-ins will be signed out, and that's pretty much it for that part. And for the settings, so we got the accounts right here first. So we're gonna just create one, for example. So undefeated right here, of course, requires a login. So we do golden again, Gmail, right? .com, password 12, right? Hit as account, and then it'll pop up right there. So once you use your profile on your tasks, if what you're creating, if you're going for undefeated, make sure you have I don't know why my thing is not showing up, for example. I don't know why. Okay, but usually when you create your accounts, it will show up right here. And then you just click that check, and then select that, and then that task will use that account login right there. And then that's the part for the accounts. And then for the rates, so it's good. This is good for like if you have it available, you can use this for a faster checkout. So GIF will be like the example site, and then select profile like that we created right there, and then just type in the name for the profile for the shipping rate, just whatever. Product link is this is like a specific product of the link right there, but usually once you have that shipping rate, it's gonna be pasted in this guy here right here, rate token. Once you paste that there, it's gonna harvest that rate, and then it's gonna, yeah, I know, and it's gonna pop up right there, and then move over to the create task. Once you have it, make sure you check it, and then it'll be like right there, and then you just select that guy right there. So that's what it is. And then of course this is where your input Discord webhook. This is where the Discord server that you created, and then the webhook you can do. So if you don't know how to do it, I can show you real quick. Just go to the server that you created, go ahead, edit channel, webhook, create webhook, and then that's where webhook URL. So you're gonna hit copy and then save, go back to the bot, just paste it, and then save. And then we can do a little test, and see, there you go, and it's right there. That's how you do it for the webhook part. And then prefer quick tasks if you have, if your monitors or your cook group has a Balko quick task, you can just fill this info if you like to, but usually I don't really go for the quick task, honestly. I don't know, but this is what it is. And save if you want to. And then the retry, failed checkout, usually leave it on, but all the checkout links to Discord, I usually leave it off if you're gonna let the bot do the all the work for you. Because if you have this guy on, every time the bot catches in the cart and it's going through the checkout, it's gonna spam you all the checkout links in your Discord, and it's gonna go crazy, flooded. So for example, I'll show you like this. So this is the I believe it was the Coca-Cola collab. This is what happened. It spams you. This is what happens. So if you don't want that kind of a thing, I probably suggest just deactivate and then show only like a success if it actually goes through, and then you'd be like, oh, all right, I actually got something. But yeah. So and then some fun features you can do. You can like customize your Balko dashboard, so you can change the color like that. And yeah, okay, all right, we're gonna. Oh god, okay. Shoot, that is bad. Okay, sorry if I hurt your eyes real quick, but that's what you can do. And then yep, and then if you're going with like servers wise, you're probably gonna export all. So export all your settings right here, and then you're gonna export your tasks that you created in your dashboard, and then grab those two files, and then you just email to yourself, and then in your server you can just log into your email, then download those files, and then you can just import, and then import all separately. And after that, just in case, check your updates, and then it's up to date, and then you're all good to go. And I think that's pretty much it for the whole Balko part of the overview about this bot. So it's pretty good. It's really good for restocks. Balko is really good at restocks. So if you didn't catch any dubs in the initial drop, and then if it's restocking constantly, Balko will have a chance to do that work for you. So alright, so if you guys have any questions or anything, or need some help setting up with Balko, you can always send me a message on Discord at golden0084, or just come to the Lace Network and we'll help you out. So make sure you check them out too as well, and then we can help you and start getting that cook instead of cooking that L. So alrighty guys, hope you guys have a good one. Peace.